Uh, Welcome back, guys. Hopefully this is Fearful Hog. Hopefully the stream's working now. I was trying to stream there a second ago, but it just was not actually starting to stream. Is it still not working? What is going on, man, right now? What's actually going on? Let me check though. Order. I mean, okay, nice. The stream's finally up. Cool. Hello, Solo. Welcome to the stream. Cool. Now I'm going to set the stream up on uh YouTube Studio, then I can just stream normally. Hello, Pismo. Welcome to the stream. What do you mean? Still allowed to join? You're banned. What? I don't understand what's not to be understood. You're banned. So no, you're not still allowed to join. Huh? What? How's that day going? Ah, it's been fun, man. It's been fun. Of course, I was making the give you some ideas. I'm not gonna lie, Willie, man. If I had ideas for builds, I'd be building them. That's the thing. I mean, I spend all my time building, so I mean, I can't give other people ideas because I already build myself, so I can't exactly give good ideas. I think about like what I have to build. If I have a good enough idea, I usually build it myself. Is the thing. You need apartments? Yeah, I have a few apartment buildings in my area that if you want to, you could look at to get some inspiration. Although they're not the most appealing looking build. Actually, I guess some of them look nice. Of course, that building there is an apartment building. Let me go to the other ones. That's also an apartment building, and that again, also an apartment building. Hello to the second, third viewers of the stream. Hopefully, we've had an amazing day then. Hope this stream only makes sure to have better. Okay, so let me go check what on. Wait, was it squid or an octopus? I think they said squid. Yeah, because I was making the video. Like I made the If you watched the most recent short chat, you'd know that I said if that specific video got like 40 likes, I'd build whatever the top comment says. On YouTube, it got about like 17 likes, but on TikTok, it did actually get more than 40. And the top comment was a squid with one leg, which I presume they mean tentacle, but considering they said one leg, I'm gonna build a squid with one leg. Still with tentacles though, but I'm just gonna give it a leg as well, considering that is what they said. And even if unintentionally, I will follow their instructions to the letter of the law. You have to say sorry. Yep, fair enough. Okay, so squids have. Yeah. Squids. Okay, squids are the long ones. Yeah. Understood. I can attempt to make that. They all seem to be like orange, and there's a few brown ones, but yeah. Orange tends to be the color. They seem to be orange or like uh reddish. So I can do that. I can do that, I guess. Need to get some. What color do I go for? I'm gonna go for red actually. Thought that would be a nice enough color, probably. Actually, I don't know. We'll see later on. Uh, Jim back. What do you mean? Is there anything you can do? You were banned. Yes, Wooly. Can I help you? Help you how? Doing what, like? Dig what out, man? With that one layer of grass. Okay. I have no space in my inventory. Well, you'll have to pick up the grass, to be clear. Well, no, it's gonna be picking up anyways. So. I presume he means all the layers of it. I would guess. Anything you do? No, there isn't. Like, that's the entire point of getting banned. You get banned, like, Like what? 3 blocks in? Make sure you replace these torches, by the way. Okay. I'll drop off the. There we go. Not neither. What's this? Oh no, it's still going inwards, I guess. Cool. Go to the third rear stream. Hope you've had amazing death. Then hope this stream. I'm gonna make sure they're even better. I mean, does he need that last bit of strike containers? No, or even near where his builds are. I will still do it anyways. Cool. Place torches down because again, I don't want this place spawning a lot of mobs. Just because, I mean, all spawn is like mob free, so I don't want them to become like full of mobs. Oh yeah, realistically, I should put the rules in chat so if someone's joining for the first time, they can see it. Where are the rules? Oh, cool, right there. Nice, And pin there. Cool. Here's the second viewer album stream. Hopefully fat and amazing death and I hope this stream only makes your day even better. Cool. I'll keep the birch in my inventory, I guess. Yeah. Nice. Here's the third viewer album stream. Hopefully fat and amazing death and I hope this stream only makes your day even better. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll go towards building buff Berg up eventually, but today we have a build to attend to first because, as I said, the short ended up getting more than, or I used the video on TikTok ended up getting more than 50 views, so or 50 likes. So we have to build what the most liked comment says, and I believe that is, as I said, a squid with one leg, which again, squid don't have legs; they have tentacles. But I will build just a normal squid, completely normal tentacles all, and then just give him a leg, I guess. Good thing I checked. Good thing I checked, man, because I would have been wrong. They didn't say a squid. They said an octopus. In all fairness, they said octopus, an octopus. Okay, fair enough. Point still stands. Octopi don't have actually, yeah. Octopi don't have legs. But hey, fair enough. I mean, luckily, an octopus is easier to build in my mind. I think for some reason. I feel I'm gonna go with purple. I feel like I think purple and I think octopus. So yeah, that's what I'll do instead. Well, how easy is it to get purple dye? Actually, now I think about it. I don't want to be on it too hard to get considering. I'll probably need quite a bit. Who's the uh, who's the fourth year of stream? Hopefully, we've had an amazing night. Then who's the stream on next bar? Okay, so it's blue and red. Is that the only way to make it, or is there some other method? Hmm. Hmm. I guess there probably is a different method, but I have no idea how to make it. I mean, my original thing that pops into my head is maybe like like chorus fruit maybe, but I'm not going to get chorus fruit probably. Oh well, blue and red works. I just need to find. Oh yeah, sure, I'll have blue dye, of course. It's just lapis. I guess the question becomes, what should I build it out of? Should I terracotta? That's a very muted purple, in all fairness. Although they would be a muted purple, it won't be like a bright purple. The only issue with it being terracotta is I don't know how I'll make the foot look, because as I says, it's an octopus with one foot. But again, octopi usually don't have feet, so I'm just gonna make a normal octopus with a foot jutting out of it. Hello, Insanity. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you've had an amazing day, and hope the stream only makes your day even better. I guess we'll see. Is that purple nice enough? I don't know. The thing worry about like purple concrete is if it looks too bright, then it won't really look like an octopus, really. I could always go for wool, but I don't know. I don't feel like the soft looking I guess an octopus is soft, but it's not like it's more like slimy if anything. So I don't know. Probably stick to terracotta if I had to guess. I could go with concrete powder. That's the thing. I could. Close to 60 up in shrimp. Hopefully, we've had an amazing death and I hope this shrimp only makes sure they even better. I'll just get some concrete powder as a like proof of concept. If it looks nice enough, I'll make out of that, and if it doesn't, I'll just gotta deal with that as I get there. Cool. Let's go to the desert, which is this way. Remember, chat. Hopefully you've had an amazing death day. I hate mobs with spears for some reason. They can hit you like 5 times like in a second, which is insane considering you can't do that with a spear against mobs. So it's directly just disadvantageous the entire existence of the spear. Because if you use it, you just cannot use it as well as uh mobs can. I don't know if this will go directly to where I want to be, but I'll see, I guess, because I have no idea where this goes. If it comes out the other side, though, that is useful. Huh. Uh, okay, it does eventually end up going that way. That's interesting. I feel like I shouldn't even break that, though, to be honest with you. I feel like that's... Yeah, this should be like a normal path for people. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's a little nice way to get through if the original tunnel is jammed up with enemies. Netherrack, cool. No one wants this, so... Yeah, I'll just drop it here in case someone does, I guess. I'm not gonna burn it or something, to be honest with you. That would be a bit overkill for something I realistically just don't need to interact with that much. Cool. This can be where I steal this sand from. This poor desert is getting absolutely mauled, but hey, I mean, it's far enough away from spawn, I don't particularly care. It's kind of crazy that to get to a desert, we need to go like 2,000 blocks out. Sorry, 2,500 blocks out. Get you some sand. How much, man? How much? Because I'm already here getting sand for myself, so how much would you need? Let me know. Fair enough. Bring like enough sand with me that I'm not gonna need to just come back here and like the direct next time I need sand. That's the issue. Sometimes I get like enough sand, but it's like just enough for what I'm building. Meaning every time I need to build something with like concrete, I will need to go all the way over here to get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a shulker. Or actually, I don't even have a shulker. Actually, that's the issue. Now I think about it. Huh. Probably should have thought of that issue before I started having some grand plan. Huh. Well, shy. Just drop the rotten flesh, obviously. Anything else I can drop? Yeah, I can make the that coal into as much coal blocks as I can. Just 5 all lovely, and it goes evenly into it and all. That's just exactly what I want to say. Drop that. Yeah. Instead, what I'm gonna do now is just grab a stack of gravel in the nether leave. I'm gonna have a lot more, of course, sand than I have gravel. Number one, because I can get gravel like anywhere, and also number two, I need to give 2 stacks of sand to Wooly. So yeah, it works out numbers wise. How do you survive that, bro? Like honestly, how did that gas survive that, man? I know it wasn't full power, but that's a power 5 bow, man. That is a power 5 bow. And he just tanked it like it was nothing. Who's the 5th viewer? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've had an absolutely amazing death there. I hope this stream only makes your day even better. Like, well, I have no clue how that guy survived that, to be honest with you. That's good, it'll go around our distance, so I don't know if it's gonna blow up or not, but hey, even if it does blow up, it's way far away from something like Caravan. So cool. This is the 6th viewer. I'm sure hopefully you've had an absolutely spectacular death there. I hope this stream only makes your day even better. Just me or does the bow look off? Is that what the bow supposed to look like? I feel it looks fairly small. Well, I mean, yeah, and it's further out from the screen than I think it usually is. Weird, I don't know. But the bow recently has been like shifting where it's been. Brother, how did someone destroy a walkway? Like honestly, like what? I don't even know how this would have happened. Don't even know what that was. But I love Minecraft ambient sound. Sometimes it just says to play unbelievable noises. Cool. Nice. Where's someone digging back here? Weird. Guess I'll never know. I don't think a prickly carrot no either, but hey. Cool. Bring it down, down, down. Nice. Don't know literally all the things, but someone break that way. This is my oak, right? I feel like it has more fire than I ever used to. But did I always have this much fire? No, I feel like I definitely went through here. And I think the fire would have been extinguished by me going, well, not going through, it would extinguish it obviously, but I feel like I would have just extinguished it, like, naturally, kind of, as a second nature. But hey, weird. No idea. That's a 5th year album stream. There has to be gravel somewhere here, I think. There has to be gravel somewhere here. Close to the 6th year, I'm sure hopefully you've had an amazing day. And I hope this stream will make you better. If there's no gravel here, I'll just what to call I'll go make a bed and then blow it up. You know. Hey, gravel, cool. Let's go. Pick it all up ahead. Like have that be there, considering I need to be able to get out of it. Yeah, yeah. Right that. Yeah, yeah. Then now we're able to jump out of it. Cool. Plus the fifth year on this stream. Hopefully you've had an absolutely amazing day then. I hope this stream only makes your day better. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Huh? I'm putting on Zach. Yeah. I'm not happy to wreck this in here. If Rex was here, be talking stream, which would be actually making the stream feel alive. But that's the fifth year of the stream. To each their own, I guess. Back to pit that up. This is useful. Gives you the yellow dye somehow. Wait, I don't even need yellow dye right now, actually. Still bring the over here. That's insane to me. Nothing works. This is just gonna be a test run because I want to see what it looks like. If it looks good, I'll use it. If it looks bad, I'm not using it, obviously. Okay, so I think purple will end up working. Purple concrete. He's good, obviously. If it wouldn't work, that would be an issue. Yeah, realistically, that should be like enough concrete, to be honest with you. I'd be shocked if this isn't enough concrete, in fact. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. The teasers for Minecraft Live for like the next update are a bit weird. I don't know, man. I mean, they've talked about like they had a picture of like the slime in the magma cube, which makes people think it's gonna. Wait, no, wait, is that what's called magma cube? Something like that, anyways. I completely forgot its name right now. Wait, yeah, I think that's what they're called, magma cube. Yeah. So people think it's gonna be like a new variant of a slime they're bringing into the game. Let the 60-year open this stream. Then they also bring up like eating blocks, which is like, is that what the slime does? Or is that unrelated? I don't know. I'm excited to see what they're revealing for Minecraft Live tomorrow. And people also think that they're going to be revealing like offhand for Bedrock, but I doubt it because like that's kind of founded in truth. In the future, there's going to be offhand in Bedrock because number one, we know that they've been trying to port that over to Bedrock since they had it in Java, and also because like I think a Minecraft dev was like talking about like what people wanted with offhand in Bedrock on Reddit, but you know, if they're just talking about it now, they're not gonna have like an update releasing with it in like 3 months, realistically. You usually ask for like feedback way before you start making it, which if they're making it in 3 months, they probably already started working on it. I would assume at least. Realistically, I think I've vastly overestimated how much has the dragon been respawned before? Yes, Taco Cat respawned them. Red respawned them, yeah. Just to what you got, just to hit it with a maze once to kill it immediately. Yeah, he has it has been respawned before. Indeed, indeed. But I think I've vastly overestimated how much purple dye I will need for this. But we will see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried about how I'm gonna be able to do the foot because I truly do think they meant tentacle, but I will go by the letter of their lore, which is, you know, their comment directly said 1 foot, not 1 tentacle. So hey. It'll have a bit normal amount of octopus tentacles. Hello to the 7th viewer, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've had an absolutely amazing day today, and I hope this stream only makes your day even better. Welcome to the stream, Alwyn. I think it's your first time in here, so if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope you've had an absolutely amazing day today. Welcome to the stream. Hello to the 8th viewer. Thanks for dropping by the stream, man. I always appreciate it. I always do appreciate when people decide to drop by the stream. eighth year, I'm sure hopefully we've had an absolutely great death then. Hope this stream on the extreme bar. You know, realistically, I think I'm gonna get rid of all my carrots and then just compost them because I'm kind of running low on bone meal. Like 2 stacks probably of stuff to compost. Wait, I don't know. Wait, chat, is the stream lagging? Let me know. Is the stream lagging? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. Other people in chat though, let me know. Other people in chat. No, I'm not lagging. Good, good, good. That's good to hear. Thank you, Zach. If I go to like collect all that, it's gonna be it's gonna kind of be outside of the realm of the hopper working away. Which shows out to actually I can light it up obviously. And I think I'll just put a torch on the wall. Wait, why can't I? Okay, there. Nice. That works. Yeah, not bad. Plus the eighth year, I'm sure I'm hopefully had an absolutely great death and I hope this stream on the extreme bar. A good place for the octopus as well, actually, in all fairness. Can't just drop them down anywhere. Need to find them a good place in the city to build them. It'll be a good conversation starter though, because it's gonna be the first build that's truly gonna make no sense out of context. Like all my other builds are like, yeah, I mean, even if you don't know what Pokemon the Pokemon are, at least like you know that like it's not a normal animal. But this is just it's gonna be an octopus with like a leg, so that's gonna be confusing to people that don't understand. No fairness, I don't understand either. I don't know why that was recommended for me to do, but hey, it was, so I'll do it. Gravel. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I actually have a ton of gravel. I can go check though in a second to see if I have any lying around. Most of the gravel I have immediately goes into making concrete. Cool, that is everything from there, I believe. Oh no, just a bit left. Cool. Put that down there, and this will grow again. Oops. Nice. Luckily, we just finished mining all that, so it didn't really matter that I brought that. It wasn't gonna grow. Anyways, it's like a second's difference or so between that when that's gonna grow now and when it was gonna grow if I didn't break it. In all fairness. Nice. Oh, I can do it as well when it's doing it. Nice. Can I? Is it still going? Let's see. It should be on like 11 or 12. It should be on 11 or 12. If it doesn't change, we know it doesn't actually go when we're building. It does go. Nice. Wait, why is Sam so far? Cool. That's crazy. Well. Unfortunately, I mean, like that could cause lag for Yoke. Like, okay, how built up is his base, Zach? Is it like, is it just a tiny hut or is it like actually big, like an actual big base? Let me know. Like, because if it is like a big base, I'll like accept that you probably just want to move all that. But if it's a tiny place, tiny, okay. Yeah, and I mean, yeah. Oh, let's go. Like nearly 80, like 79. Not bad at all. That will be useful in my many need. Actually, I didn't say I've just white dye, but no, actually, I mean, I still do use yolk as well. Like, I still do use normal bone meal as well. So yeah, that was useful. Another €70 stream. Hope you've had an amazing day then. Hope this stream only makes your day even better. Trying to find a place for this guy. Hmm. My original thought is build the octopus first, then dig out under it, and then build like the leg. But I think the leg's gonna be the real techie part of this because I can make an octopus. Well, I can't say I can make an octopus easily, but I can make an octopus with like just cartoon octopi aren't exactly like extremely detailed creatures now, are they? But still, even then, it's easy. It's like a slightly oval head, like and tentacles. That's pretty much all. Problem is the leg is where you get into like issues, I guess, because like, well, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna look a bit weird if I do it wrong. I guess I could build a hair. I could I could build a hair, although it would be a bit far from all the other everything. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. It'd be wedged between two buildings. That might be cool. Perhaps we'll see. If no other better space opens up, I'll build it there. Is here like enough to build it? I should probably I should probably connect the anvil into the path eventually, and maybe I can do that once I have. I could build it here, maybe. Yeah, perhaps. Let me flatten out this land. If I even don't end up enjoying like this particular space, I can decide how well I'll build something else here eventually. But I do feel like I will be building here eventually anyway, so might as well do it now. It's close to my other like statue builds, so might as well put it here. Although notably, like, the other three kind of statue-esque builds, like builds that aren't like buildings, I'd say are Pokemon, but still. I need somewhere to put this octopus. So we just have I mined into a trial chamber there. Oh, God. I saw it and I thought, wait, what? That's a clue to a trial chamber. I completely forgot that I'm fairly close to Copperberg here. Yeah, building the quartz is a bit tough because it's like you need a deceptively high amount of it. Like I know for a fact myself, like there's been times where like I have a lot of quartz and then I start building something. I'm like, wow, I've so little progress done here with how much I had. Like quartz is something where it's like I think it really catch me off guard a lot of time how much quartz is actually needed to complete builds that use quartz. Do I have extra quartz? Let me go check. I might, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't either, just because how much quartz the thing needed the tower. So I will check that. That's a stack of it. I have quartz pillars, but that'll only be useful if you need quartz pillars. I have 3 stacks. I have 3 stacks of quartz blocks. Regular quartz. How much do you want? The 3 blocks or what, man? You let me know how much of those quartz blocks you need. Good question. 5 iron or 5 gold per stack. of quartz blocks. That's what I'll say. Yes, what the hell? Ugh, I don't know. Hmm. Okay, cool. I just want to buy quartz blocks. Well, if you need them later on, I guess. Okay. There you go. Cool. I have to clear out this place. Okay, I think I've made the mistake of dropping all my grass back at home, which would be fine, but I will need to be terraforming this upwards probably, so... Like, I have to flatten this down, but I'll probably need to be flattening that up, so... I've just made my journey with building this longer, unfortunately. I guess I could terraform it down one more, maybe? I mean, I guess I could. Not gonna lie, with taking stuff from here, I don't even know how far away I'm actually from my build zone, so yeah, realistically, none that I brought down there is gonna affect where I'm building by, regardless. You know, I probably can make it one smaller, probably, actually, looking at it. Yeah, probably. I dug a bit too far in there, so yeah. Huh. That turned into yolk pretty much instantly. Cool. Those are the fifth year album stream. But realistically, this should probably be enough, realistically. Looking at it. Remove that torch. Up one. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Right there. I'm not actually terraforming it down to this level. I'm just doing this to remove the stone from the ground because I feel like if I had stone in the ground here, it would like remove the symmetry of all the other places. Just having just dirt. So yeah, I will hide that piece of copper. One day someone will find it, I'm sure. This is the fourth year stream. Hopefully you've had an absolutely amazing day then. I hope this stream only makes your day even better. Okay, so now I officially have no more dirt on me. What about yeah, what about this? I have a stack and a half of that. That should realistically be big enough now, like looking at it. I don't actually know though. It's better to overestimate in the beginning than underestimate. If I overestimate, I'll just have a squid that happens to have like a pretty big plot of land. But if I underestimate, then I'll have to redo this again, which I don't want to do. Will that be big enough? I'm just concerned because like of its shape. That's the only thing. So I will continue to make it just slightly bigger. Just slightly, just slightly. All you gotta do is just slightly make it bigger and bigger up until, you know, we finally have enough to fit in a massive squid. Well, it's not gonna be massive, actually, in all fairness. I shouldn't say massive. It's gonna be big enough. It is gonna be big enough, but, you know. Not gonna be like... It's not gonna be a thing of, wow, that thing really takes up some space there. How will I make this look good? Who actually knows? I shall find out pretty quickly when I start building it. That is the thing. For now, I will just build up like 6, I guess. I don't know how big I want the 5. I don't know how big I want the foot to be right now. So, closer spawn. I mean, that's like right on the edge of acceptable. So if we have 4 like that and then like 5 on this. Will that be big enough for our... Wait. What did I do wrong here? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, this shouldn't be here. That's the issue. Nice. Okay. Would that be big enough for our squiddy friend, or should it be a bit... Yeah, I think our squiddy friend could be a bit bigger than this. Yeah, yeah. So it's 4, 5, 6. And then instead we have... Yeah, I think that'll be better, probably. Probably, maybe, I don't know. To be honest with you. Might work, might not, who knows. I feel like this... Yeah, you know... Remove all this. I feel like I start making it lopsided or something there. Okay. As long as I learn from whatever mistake I did there, then we'll be fine. Oh damn, that's unfortunate, man. You mustn't be far enough away from it. That's unfortunate, man. I guess it's useful if you want to get back to spawn quickly, but if not, that's just annoying. Ah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, this is around closer to the level I was thinking when I was thinking squid. To be honest with you, nice. This is closer to the level of size I was thinking when I was thinking squid. I will need to, of course, make a leg with this. Still have no idea how I'm gonna make that look good, but that is neither here nor there right now. Build up like that. It's a bit of a slightly like oval face. Octopus. Do they? Damn. Let me go check. Yeah, I want to make this as accurate an octopus as I can, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, kinda. In real life, their head kind of falls back a lot. Actually, yeah. In real life, their tentacles kind of go up directly to their head, and that kind of their eyes are just at like where their tentacles end, realistically, or I guess technically begin. Still though, I don't need to make a realistic looking octopus. I think that's far out my capability. Okay, so I think I have the idea locked down now. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I should make some what do you, yeah, black concrete, realistically. I guess all I would say realistically is the issue will become an issue if the build will become an issue if if the TikTok picture, like if the TikTok comments end up getting like a different one ends up getting more likes than the octopus, but right now it's leading by like 2 likes. So I'll just assume it will stay like that. And if it doesn't, then hey. I built the top one of the time of me creating, oh, at the time of me, streaming. So yeah, it is what it is. If it ends up getting more or less or whatever. Okay, cool. So should I do eyes? I could just do that maybe. I mean, it might look a bit goofy maybe. So hey, I mean, this is literally gonna be an octopus with a big foot in the middle of it. So yeah, I think we're far past the thing of, oh, this is too goofy. If I don't do this right, I think I might actually risk making it look like a bit like a jellyfish. So make sure I don't do that. Okay. I do see its head Botica. Its head kind of octopus head seemed to kind of become a bit like floppy as you get upwards. So that's what I'll do. I'll make its head more floppy, I guess. For a lack of better terminology from me, I guess. Words actually. No, I think about it, it should be. In fact, it should actually be longer on this end. I'll make sure, of course, to. Hmm. Yeah, depending how I do the rest of its head will depend on if it actually ends up looking like an octopus or like a weird jellyfish. When I actually what's it called, chat? When I actually get to the like leg, that's when the real fun's gonna begin. That's when it truly is gonna become a question of can I build it well? And I'd be lying if I said I knew the outcome of that, so we'll have to see. Plus the 6 year, I'm sure hopefully you've had an amazing day then. Hope to stream on and make sure they even better. Once I have the actual octopus part done, I'm gonna need to focus on the leg, which is gonna again be the make or break of this build. Because if the leg looks weird, then the entire thing will look weird. Obviously, well, it's gonna look weird. I mean, I'm building an octopus with a leg, but you know, yeah, that's what was recommended to me. I would have guessed that they did mean a tentacle, though. Listen, man. If they meant it or not, intentionally otherwise, they did end up saying they wanted to see an octopus with a leg, and you know, I kind of want to as well. To say I'm intrigued by the idea is an understatement, perhaps. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, cool. I fall off. See, yeah. That's looking. Maybe go up one more before we just start immediately going up again like that. Actually, looking at it. Oh well. Oh, we can't even get up to the full fella's face without using some granite. I know I was gonna be able to pick up that piece. Damn it. Okay, instead of doing that, we're gonna do this. Well, that was one way of making sure I was gonna have to pick up that thing. You know, let me just break that so I can swim in through here. Break this as well so it has somewhere to flow into, so it doesn't just flow everywhere. Nice. Just come along this way. Is that looking more squid-esque? Let's see. Hey, let's go. We're looking squiddy. We're looking squiddy. This is good. Hopefully, 40 and 50 or something shrimp. Hopefully, we've had them, isn't it? Then hook the shrimp and make straight and bar. We're looking squiddy, man. We're looking squiddy. Yeah. Now that's looking squid-esque. Let's go. Okay, now I think it has the length to be considered a squid's head. Now all I need to do is close it off well. And that's gonna be easier said than done, probably. Actually, let's just see what happens if I just close it off like this. Let's see. And if it ends up looking bad, hey, we can. Oh, cool. If it looks bad, we can fix it. I'll actually need to get up to the head again, so let's just dig through here. Leave those torches down. So mobs don't spawn on top of the poor guy's head. Okay, nice. Drop down. Grab this. And then just fill those two in. Nice. Now let's see what looks like on the outside. Hey, that's looking pretty squiddy to me. Now just complete his legs. Or not his legs, his tentacles. And then we'll be completing his leg. Not legs, leg. This will be a great build, I'm sure. Be stunning, in fact. Although what's even more stunning is the fact I'm again out of things. I'm out of concrete. And this time it's definitely because of this gravel. Crazy how good respiration is. Crazy one. You know, I was gonna search something up on Google, but I'll go search up at my base. Where I won't be getting put in and out and water in and out of it. Would have been so annoying. How many people's on the server now actually? Okay, 4. I was just making sure it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing of max players being reached, of course. No. 32 is probably enough. I'm thinking. Probably. I'd be surprised if not, to be honest with you. Because all I need to do is make 8 tentacles, although apparently they're not tentacles, apparently they're arms, but I'm going to continue to call them tentacles. I've already committed to calling them tentacles now, I'm going to stick to it. That's what do you call it, chat? That's some good life advice. If you've already made a mistake, might as well stick to it. That's a joke, by the way. But still. Yeah, I've already called it tentacles. I'm not going to start calling arms now. But even if I wanted to call it tentacles, I'd probably still call them arms, just because, I've already connected in my head, oh, they're tentacles. So, when I do that, very hard to get dislodged out of me brain. That's the 5th year I'm sure. Hopefully you've had an awesome day then. Hope this stream only makes your day even better. I have 8, realistically it should be like, yeah, I could do something like this maybe. Where it comes down like, I mean, yeah, question mark. This might be good. Like something like that. That kind of looks like it's an arm though. If I leave a floppy like that. Pause. Maybe I should have it connected to the underside. Perhaps. And then build that there. Is that closer? No, not really. I don't know what the issue is. But how I don't feel like it's connecting to look like a tentacle at all, really. Is it just the fact that it's like not floppy? Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue. Need to make it floppy at the end. Yeah, I feel like it's just a die issue, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not exactly dying with the need to rush this build, so I don't know why I'm kind of trying to rush it. That is silly of me. I should just, what to call, I should accept that builds take time, and, you know. And this build is taking some time. That's fine. Realistically, yeah. This is gonna be a post for TikTok. I need to make it look as good as I can. Cool. Put that there. Get my hoe there, and let's go. Okay, nice 2. Not bad. 1, lovely. As long as we get like 1 per bone meal, we'll be cooking. Let's go. A yellow as well is lovely. Wow. I lost my lead from getting 2 in the first round because I got nothing 3 bone meals in a row. Holy, what's going on right now? Finally. The hell? I call it the grass because what they call it, like that gives more opportunity for a flower to spawn. That's the thing, you know. If there's no grass, there's a bigger chance, like a bigger area of effect with the bone meal itself. Wow, 3 is insane. 3 is pretty nuts. I don't think it takes me back into the positive, but so 2. Okay, wow. It's over here. I need to be for roses. Let's go. Although I actually remember now, they're not actually called roses. They're called poppies. I would say these days, but they have been for like a fairly long time. So yeah. Still, I do still associate them as roses because I don't know. The rose bush is just mid. So when you think there's a good rose flower in Minecraft, and if there was gonna be, it would have to be this one. But again, it's not a rose. It's a poppy, apparently. So, do I have enough? 22 should be enough, realistically. Let's see. Huh, I only had enough for 2 stacks. Lovely. I would like to make more with my lapis. Poor lapis, bro. I'm getting rid of so much of it. Okay, I'll make all of it. I think. Yeah, that should be enough. I'm putting that kind of hopefully. I would sleep by now, but I'm kind of like 70 blocks away from my bed in height alone. never noticed before how like all the chests get despawned. I know the chests do despawn like at a relatively like uh close distance to you, close to 60 Europe. I'm sure most people had isn't it? Then how to shrink them bar because like it's like a mob. It's considered an entity, but still that's crazy, man. God, my base wow, its chests look so weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would be quite literally shocked if this isn't enough. If this somehow isn't enough, I would be actually shocked. Well, I spent like a non-insignificant amount of time this stream just placing and breaking concrete powder and then concrete. I mean, I've done it like what, probably 3 times? Not as much as I had to do it for the Irish flag, of course, but still. The Irish flag was a special case among special cases of my builds. It was like the first big build I probably ever built in Minecraft. Well, eh, actually, well, how big it is, yeah. Outside, like building like a castle or two, but you know, castles always look the same. Like it was my biggest build in Minecraft ever solo, so yeah, I'm happy with it. Probably my biggest solo build or like survival build ever up until that point. So I was still an idiot with how I built it. I underestimated how big it needed to be so many times. But hey, in the end, I feel like I've come up with a pretty nice flag. I think it's the right what to call it as well. It's the right proportions, which is good. Because when I originally made it, it was too it was incredibly too like thin. It was like incredibly thin. I think I only had like nah, was it 3 or 4? 3 or 4 layers of height, but like still the same like length. So it was incredibly small and slowly but surely I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, might as well do it right. And spent a couple of days just getting all that. Like how much cacti would I need for that? Damn. Considering all that green concrete. I'm respected me in the past. Love for the 4th year I'm sure. Yeah, I feel like this time we can go upwards. like, but specifically squished in, probably. I would say. Yeah, probably. How far do I want to make it though? You know, just keep it to where it was. I don't want to go too high up with this. So that's what I'll do. Actually. Yeah. Build on the same size. And then I'm more than comfortable with making this one like. Yeah, realistically, we're getting pretty close to the end with this guy, probably. How's that looking now? Hopefully good. Okay, yeah. Now it's looking squid. Let's go. If I've ever seen a squid, it's that guy. It's actually not a squid. It's an octopus. I completely forgot. But hey, if I've ever seen an octopus, that's what that looks like exactly. It hasn't been easy. Well, it has been kind of easy. It hasn't been hard. I have more of a sense of accomplishment saying something than saying it wasn't easy, but it was. It was fun. I mean, it wasn't particularly challenging. It was just kind of, yeah. And that's it. Actually, I bet this top piece looks a bit ugly, so instead what I'm gonna do is do this up one more time, and then that's it. Maybe question mark? Who knows? We'll see. I'm an incredibly what to call it? I'm an incredibly indecisive person sometimes. Hmm. Nice, thank you. I haven't had its leg yet. In all fairness, which is it's defining piece. One might add. What sets this apart from a normal squid? Its leg. So. Will it be a bare leg? I'm thinking a shoe probably. I'm thinking a shoe. I think it'd be a bit strange if it just had a bare leg probably. Although I will say I'm open to suggestions when it comes to the leg. A human leg? Yeah. Because someone said like because as I've explained before, the video got like enough likes on TikTok for me to have to do the video. And the top comment was an octopus with one leg. I presume they mean tentacle, but that's not what they said. So what I'm gonna do is build a normal octopus, completely like just one octopus would be. If I had to build an octopus, then I'm just gonna put a leg in the middle of it. The specifics of the leg are iffy right now, but I'll come up with something. I will come up with something when it comes to the leg. Instead of having it, yeah. What if I had it like this kind of, where it still follows that? Maybe that looks good. Who knows? Get rid of that. Does that look better? Because I felt the top bit makes it look a bit strange. Like a hat of a squid instead of an actual squid. I keep on calling it a squid. It's not okay. Yeah, that looks good. It nearly looks a bit like the I forget what Pokemon, but it nearly looks like what's it called? Whatever. It's a fighting type squid, anyways. Actually, I think it's a water type. Grapple-locked. It looks a bit like Grapple-locked, actually. Head shape wise. Actually, there's multiple squid Pokemon. I'm actually not sure which one it is that I'm thinking of. It's interesting that there's multiple squid type Pokemon. Or squid Pokemon. Although, not really, actually. I'm sure one of them's an octopus, one of them's a squid. A squid from Splatoon. See, I never played Splatoon, but I thought the squids from Splatoon had like the kind of spaded head at the tip at the top of their head. This one doesn't. This one, of course, is an octopus, so it has like a floppy head. Regardless, though, I feel like it'll be good anyways. It'll look fun. Again, the centerpiece of this build isn't its actual any part of the octopus. The centerpiece about this is the fact that it's gonna have a fucking leg. So yeah. In all fairness, maybe I'm completely misunderstanding what that guy's saying. Maybe he does want an actual squid with a leg. Maybe that's like something he really wants to say. And I'm just like assuming he mistakenly said leg instead of like arm. But hey, maybe this guy just really likes squid legs. I don't know. If so, fair enough. Who am I to say that guy can't like squid legs? I mean, it definitely makes for an interesting build. I never once did I think of making a squid with a leg before, so I can't say it'll be one that I'm too like. It won't be one that would be too like believable for me to say, oh yeah, I thought of building that one before. No, never thought of building this. So. Respect. That's why that's why it's actually a double good for me. The short series or that short video because because number one, it gives me likes if it's successful, and number two, it gives me a build idea, which sometimes build ideas for me are kind of low. So okay, are we at a length now where I feel like I can end it off? You know what? Yeah, that's probably what I've been waiting for. Yeah, that's like it's big enough. I've seen enough. It's time to stop building more on top of it. Now we can finally just accept, hey, it's finished. How do you join the server? You'd have to play on Bedrock to be able to join the server. And if you do, just let me know. Well, first, just read the rules in the pinned comment. And if you accept those rules and you play on Bedrock, let me know in the chat. And if you don't play Bedrock / you don't want to follow the rules, I guess, then unfortunately you can't play. Well, okay. Wait, Pocket Edition. I think you should be able to play. I could be wrong though. Like as long as it's the most as long as it's the most recent version of Minecraft, then yeah, that's fine. As long as you're playing the most recent like update, then yeah, you should be able to join. See, Zach, that's the cool thing about being about being an octopus. Like even though it's even though I like space limitation wise, I can't build like down here because it's like tentacles. Well, no, technically arms. I'm still calling them tentacles. I can just like build them onto a block, like it's like reaching around onto it. That's the cool thing about building like a a weird, not a weird build. I don't want to call it weird. People like octopi too much. We start calling it weird for no reason. So that's what's cool about building things I wouldn't usually build. Yeah. So cool. Over here, yeah. This these tentacles are gonna be going into the graveyard, I guess. Well, fair enough. It should be okay though, man. Make sure you read the rules which are in the pinned comment. And again, it has to be the most recent version of Minecraft, like the most recent update. Okay, so here comes the most interesting part, the foot. What an interesting build, man. What an actual interesting build. Who's the 5th year? I'm sure I'm hopefully fan isn't it? Then hope the shirt money step bar. And it is kind of it is kind of sad that I'm building it like based on Motica. I'm building it based off of something that was definitely not meant to be feet, but or it was definitely not supposed to be a foot. Definitely meant a tentacle, but hey, you know, I think sometimes the best things are accidents. I think white terracotta probably is what's closest to like skin, I'd say. It's closest to this octopus is human skin now, I guess. Of course, skin comes in very many different tones, but it just happens that's what the octopus is like. I no, I don't mean skin is in color. I think skin is in like what you call it. It looks closest to skin in like texture. Like look at that. Like Rhett did say it looks like flesh, and I do think it does. Like I don't know. There's something about the terracotta texture on the on even the color. It feels like it's just a block of flesh, really. Or I guess skin, not flesh. Yeah, a block of flesh. Kind of looks a bit like that. They should make a rotten flesh block now, I think, but hey, that's neither here nor there. You can make this fella's foot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 2 between that and 2 between that. Cool. Hmm. It's gonna be a fairly big foot in all fairness. Let's just say this guy has incredibly strong ankles. Or I guess an incredibly strong ankle, I should say, not ankles. Not building ankle. A thigh, I guess. Yeah, incredibly big thigh, I guess. Not thighs, only one of them. Singular. Cool. Uh, hmm. That looks a bit strange. But hey, we know we're making a shoe. I feel like making the footpath first is a better idea. Although, how will I make... Like, I've kind of left myself not a ton of space. That is something I will need to consider. I haven't left a ton of space for myself here. Put a block there for now, or a torch. What colored sneakers does this guy want to wear? Or what type of shoe, I guess. I just thought sneaker, because... I don't know. I don't know I'm calling it a sneaker either, it's a fucking runner. I don't know, weird. Building such a strange build is messed with me head, I guess. I could make a red shoe probably. That could work. Yeah. We probably need black for the front of the... How much white concrete do I have? And then like white for the bottom of it. Cool. I didn't even make it. Oh my god, I didn't even make concrete. I just have to die. Don't tell me I have no gravel. Don't tell me I have no gravel. Oh my god, I have no gravel. Oh, I do have some gravel, nice. Crisis averted. Okay, 64 is way more than enough. Should be for this. In all fairness, I'd say what's called. I kind of feel like I've not a lot of space to build the foot. But technically, if I really wanted to, I can just kind of I can excavate the ground a bit, which will end up with me being lower, of course. In all fairness, I should probably do that. It's funny because I was talking about doing that, the exact same thing as that earlier on. But hey, who would have known how true it was gonna have to be? Who would have known I was gonna do exactly that? Although if I do dig down, it will be it'll be I'll need to change up its tentacles a bit. But hey, it will be fine. I'm doing this for the integrity of the What's cool to look at from the top? Actually, I have no idea which build exactly, but there's a lot of cool builds. Maybe we should talk about the map in general, because I would agree. The map does look pretty cool to look at. Realistically, I don't need to dig out the side. I just need to dig out the middle, where, of course, the leg is going to be. Not really a scientific way I'm going about it right now. I'm just destroying things kind of indiscriminately, but hey, I will fix up any faults in a second. Okay, nice. Extra layer unlocked. Cool. We go down again. All of this with thing, as I've said. Dirt. I do wish dirt stone would break quicker now, right? I don't really ever usually think, stone break quicker, but compared to how quick it is to break, dirt, it's just so different. Going to break any of this, obviously, considering I'm going to be making it into dirt anyways. Cool, time to make all of this dirt. What the hell? Cool. We're slowly but surely getting rid of all the dirt that's on the ground. Well, we're not going to have enough, obviously. I think I'm just going to grab an ender chest. Or no, go into an ender chest to grab a shulker, which will allow me to do this. Nope. That, yeah. Drop a stack of that. Okay, then we're out. We drop that again. And then go grab a shulker. With the fourth year, I'll put Sherman hooking pad. Not so amazing that then hook the Sherman to make sure they have bar. Take some. Yeah, if it's in a farm. So like my island has sugarcane. If you take specifically that sugarcane, you as long as you leave the bottom piece, that's okay. But if it's just random sugarcane like dotted around the place, you can take obviously all of it. As long as it doesn't seem like it's like a part of a farm. It's on the bench. Thanks, yeah, no problem, man. What is the exact middle point in this, guys? So, first there's beach. Yeah, fair enough. I'm fair enough. That's fair. I think somewhere like that will probably be middle. Is it middle? Yeah, pretty much is. Cool. Not looking like a shoe just yet, but I will make it look like one. Hmm. Okay, so like this instead, not at the bottom. Considering this is the sole of a shoe usually is white, so that's what I'll turn it into. Looking good so far. You know what? Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, man. Okay. Don't do anything too crazy. In fairness, I could like literally just finish off the shoe if I wanted to. But, yeah. Not letting you. Okay, I'll relog. I will relog. Maybe adding a third, saying third floor doesn't really feel right considering it's a shoe. Adding a third layer, I don't feel like makes much sense. No, I'm just showing the second layer as well then. Yeah, I feel like the third layer is the one that has to go. I feel like other than the third layer, kinda, it's like Minecraft, you know? This is Minecraft-esque. It's not like, it's not crazily built, it's just efficient. It's simple. Which is exactly what we want from Minecraft, of course. Efficient and simple. Cool, you know that works. That does work. Cool. Now to make the leg. Of course, you need the, yeah. So that's gonna be the, I'll make owl wool, I'll make owl wool. I mean, wool is like, texture very close to a sock, so yeah, that's what we'll do. This truly is such an interesting build. I've never built something like this before, because why would I? Honestly, it's amazing. Never in my life did I ever think, oh yeah, what I should build is an octopus wearing a shoe. But again, who knows if that's even what his intention was. But if that was his intention, that's alright, man. Because honestly, I never would have thought of that. If it was his intention, fair enough. But if it was, though, that is sick. Hello to the third viewer of the stream. Hopefully you've had an absolutely amazing day today, and hope this stream only makes your day even better. Hopefully you've had an awesome day today. Cool. Go up there. Don't worry, I won't be putting that there. Cool. The first layer of his leg is done. Let's go. We only have one more, so yeah. See, I don't want to make it look like it's too. I think the issue is the actual sock, to be honest with you. I think that's the issue. I don't want to blame it on the sock, but I'm gonna blame it on the sock. That is the issue. Sock isn't the problem. Yeah. True character development here. I'm changing every 4 seconds. Okay. That's how builds are supposed to be, you know? You doubt yourself, then you do something that looks worse, so you start doubting yourself even more. Eventually, you come up with something great. Yeah. That's the cope I'll use, maybe. That is the cope I will employ. Those are the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th years I'm stream. Hopefully all of you've had them, isn't it? I hope this stream only makes sure to have them better. Yeah, see, that makes more sense. Nice. Nice, now just finish it off. Cool. And now the last thing on the order of business is making the tentacles just as long as they were before they were I wouldn't say destroyed, but messed up by the fact that I had to go down. Hello, Joey players. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. First, I need to complete my masterpiece. White dye. I might have a bait. Once I have a lot, to be honest, yeah. Six stacks? Yeah, I don't have 6 stacks. I'm not giving 6 stacks out, yeah. I can tell you that for certain. So sorry about yesterday. Yeah, fair enough. I'm glad you're so sorry. No, that's a cool guy now. No, that's a cool guy. Let's go. There he is. A squid with a leg. Let's go. An octopus. Cool. Why don't you just compost stuff, Wally? Why don't you just compost stuff? And it gives a lot quickly. That's the thing. Put that away. Nice. Anything else you need to put away here? Oh, yeah. It's shulker that's just full of... Actually, no, I can get rid of it into actual chests here now I think about it. Yeah. Lovely. That's an empty chest now, and that can help me in the future. I should probably fill out, yeah, get rid of all this in my actual shulker. Which is all annoying. Throw that in there. And throw all this in there. I'm ready to go on the, go to the sand place. Yeah, what? Is no fairness. Maybe I should just check on everyone. Not fair enough, but we're there. Fair enough. Bring me back to where I was. Which was about here. It was the 5th year. I'm sure hope we've had an amazing death and hope this stream and the next stream better. Who's the fourth year? Welcome to stream. Who's the fourth year? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've had an amazing day then. Hope the stream only makes your life better. Yep, let's go. I mean, it's a pretty easy place to find. Like, I mean, it's literally just following a path which is very, very, very clearly paved. Who's the sixth year? I'm sure. Hopefully you've had an amazing day then. Hope this stream only makes your day better. It is a pretty, like, I'd say it's probably impossible to miss in all fairness. But hey. You just follow this path, Blackstone path. I mean, it truly is not hard. But hey, I guess people wouldn't exactly know what this path leads to. Ah, he disappeared as soon as I was about to hit him. Roof racing. I'm pretty sure I was there when I'm stacks to go down. Look, there's a lot of sand. Luckily, there's a lot of sand to be got over there. Damn, that's unfortunate, man. Who's the seventh? Who's the seventh viewer? I'm sure. Hope you've had an amazing day then. Hope this stream only makes your life better. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to There's something I've kind of always wanted to do. Is that it's kind of been something I've always wanted to do, which is add the which is add the add the why can't I think of his name? Yeah, add the portal to the desert to this line. Suppose I haven't been able to, but I feel like I'll be able to maybe. You can find out where it is. That's the thing. Realistically, that's just a thing of like actually connecting it. You come down here. Is that what this was planned to be? Maybe because I mean it is dug out in such a way that would make me think it was planned to be something. Clearly. Then it goes this way. Wait, where is this even going, bro? Honestly. Whoa. Okay. Just spits you out at the at a random point. Although I will say it does kind of intersect in a way. It's a bit close to it. Okay, so let me just go get the direct actual numbers to where this is, and if I can make it right, I can connect them together. If I make it right. which will be nice. I cannot find a way up this mountain. Oh my god, I missed again. No way. Another group of these fellas chasing after me as well. Cool. Lovely. Nice. Oh my god. Lovely. Okay, so the portal is at minus 30. Let's just say let's say minus 25. Minus 25 minus 320. Minus 25 minus 320. No way. I'm so glad I protected my thing from exploding there. That's great. Minus 25 minus 320, right? Oh my god, why is there so many gas spawning here right now, bro? Like, honestly. Oops, accidentally sent an hour of a video. Shy. Meant to save a screenshot. Oh well. Cool. That'll be something I'll need to delete after this video, after this stream, I guess. Yeah, save an hour and screenshot. Well, they're not close, I don't know. Nice me being an idiot. They're not close in the slice, so. This is the 7th year of them stream. Hopefully you've had an immaculate day then. I hope this stream only makes your day even better. Welcome to the stream. Minus 25 minus 320 is where I need to be, so. We get so this is minus 320. If we then went this way, yeah. Nice. Just some free quartz, lovely. But hey, I'm not here for free quartz. As much as I do appreciate them. Okay, so if I go upwards here, unless I've done something catastrophic, that's not a word. Catastrophically is the word I'm looking for. Unless I've done something catastrophically wrong, this should lead me directly into a, directly into a bit of quartz, I guess. Hey, I ain't complaining. Maybe it'd be better to add it there, just because it'd be like symmetrically better. I mean, it'd be closer to symmetry. I thought, oh my god, more quartz, let's go. Let's go. gas. Make sure it doesn't blow the place up. I mean, I can't do anything about it. Make sure it doesn't blow the place up, man. How far away is this fucking yoke? How far away is this thing? Okay, minus. Yeah. Like, what? I'm not perplexed to where ow, to where the hell this is. My question. Get away from me, sir. How far down is it? My question. Oh wow, hello. Cool. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, okay. It's 63. Now that guy away from me, I have no wish to be near him. Cool. Nice. Okay, so it's minus 320. That's in here. 62. Was I not at 62? Was I a bit, like, higher than it? Oh no, I wasn't. I was a lot lower than it. Okay. I don't know. Good to know. I think I checked out went to bedrock or something. Jump into a lake of lava trying to find fucking where the cave was. I say cave, it's not really a cave, is it? That's literally neither here nor there. Remove this side and yeah, this is good. Nice. Put up this wall. I don't know if the plan is to make it a bit taller or not. I'll try to copy Taco Cat's highway as best I can, because of course I'm adding on to it. And any additional piece of a puzzle needs to fit its the original iteration, of course. Cool. How much taller will I need to be to fit into the tunnel? Quite a bit taller, I'll be honest. Okay. Carry all of this out. There's only 2 in all fairness, so. Where is it then? It's there. Damn. I need a lot of ice when I'm making the actual part of the highway, considering of course the highway's made out of ice. Obviously. Wow. Okay, to keep it on level, we're gonna pretty much completely fill in what I've already put down, pretty much. We're certainly a failing. Not a good one, but a failing nonetheless. Like, yeah, it's all completely filled in, pretty much. It's gonna be completely filled in. Did that guy just die to my what's it called? That's what I thought, bro. I could just die to my thorns. Fucking hell. Hope he attempted to avenge his brother, I guess. His brothers, but yeah. Didn't go well for him, unfortunately. We now have it technically all connected, but now we need to connect it through this. We're actually having it connected wall-wise, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Which is going to take a ton more netherrack than I have, of course. Alright, let's go foreshadowing. Brother, what is this guy doing, man? That guy has a mind of his own. Cool. Nice. I actually made that original iteration on the bridge, I believe. I think I'm actually the one who made the bridge have a roof. Although, in all fairness, it was something that I'm sure wasn't just me, of course. I'm sure. Wait, I don't actually know. I think I had a roof in some places, but not in others. So what I did was complete the roof off in the original 2 lines of the highway. Who will me? If so, man, I have a bit probably. If you want to okay, you're asking Zach. If you're asking me though, personally, I have a bit, not a lot. I have a bit, as I said, man. You'd need to like, no way. You need to go through my chest a bit to see them. You know, so yeah. I have a bit of I have a bit of gravel probably. If you want though, you can go check to see if I have any. They are like enough to enough for you to use, I should say, I guess. Yeah, and we don't need the bomb part of the bridge considering which chest. The ones with my base, I don't know exactly which one. Pretty much all the chests that have dirt in them though. Like, the chests that have dirt and stone in them are the ones that are supposed to have gravel in them. So if they don't have gravel in it, just assume I don't have gravel in that chest. Yeah, because once we have two, this will work a charm. Once we have two things, like once we have the thing down. What's it called? I'm really blank on the name of the oh my god, what's his name? Oh yeah, ice. Once you have the right ice down, then we can really start talking about this build. Cool. Okay, we're officially out of blocks. Let me fix that. Cool. Hey chaps. I'm just going through. Don't you worry about me. Hey gold. Do I have any place for? Maybe in my shulker, perhaps. Yeah. I was looking for more gold. That was a truly obnoxious yoke. What's it called? Oh yeah, ambient sound, man. A truly obnoxious one. I do hope that the attack cat will be fine with me extending his thing. I do hope. Considering I'm kind of doing this without asking my hair. Hopefully it's something he wants to. And if not, hopefully it's not something he actively diswants, you know. As long as it's not something he actively diswants, I'm kind of fine with it. Cool. Considering this will be the ground, this probably needs to be here. Considering, yeah. Put the floor down. Put the floor down. The roof, I should say. Nice. 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 Drop off the netherrack, 'cause I don't think I'll need it. I'm trying to go get some ice. I don't know what type of ice. Let me go check to see what it's called, because I have actually no clue. What type of ice is this? Compressed ice, okay. So you find ice, it's called compressed ice. I think you get that by mixing 4 blue ice together, right? We know all ice is blue ice. I don't know. Or is it? I don't know. I'm not a big, deal with much ice in Minecraft. Until now, I guess. Don't look at me, mate. Don't look at me, nice. Last time I was here, I was doing a raid. And this time, I'm not doing a raid, so... That's cool. Okay, so I break this ice here. Why is it? Yeah, that's just ice. Thought there was a way to make compressed ice. Maybe it's only in a crafting table, perhaps. Well, fair that might just be me being an idiot and misremembering something. But if it is just me being an idiot and just misremembering something, I will tell you that first. You'll hear it here first if I'm an idiot. Oh wait, there's ice there. Okay, compressed ice is all of 9 blocks of normal ice. Wow, that'll be a lot of ice that I'll need to get rid of. I should get what? Whoa, these guys are these guys are shooting even quicker than normal skeletons. What the hell? Remember about things, man. Forget about normal skeletons being snipers. Are these guys? These guys are fucking assault. No, if normal skeletons on like jet on bedrock are what's it called? If normal skeletons on bedrock are machine guns, these guys are fucking miniguns, bro. Place away from these fellas. They're pissing me off enough that I do not want to be near them at all, pretty much. Oh, cool. Someone ripped up the this place before. It might have been me in all fairness, I think about it. Wait. Oh, that's just compressed ice, compressed ice. Lovely. Nice. I hate to do this to a glacier, but hey, I'm doing it for the greater good. Yeah, stack and a half will just not be enough, unfortunately. We're gonna take multiple round scripts for me to do this. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, bit of a different video tomorrow. I know I've been doing a lot of tier lists, so I know I made one like kind of video where I was just yapping, kind of in my new stead, just making videos every day kind of thing. Tomorrow's gonna be a bit different, by the way. Tomorrow's gonna be doing a reaction, which I've never done a reaction to anything before, like an actual reaction where you can see the thing I'm talking about. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. It's gonna be my real like first reaction to the new Minecraft drop. It's gonna be revealed tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch Minecraft live as it's live, but if I am, I should record that. But if I have to like just record the live, like record the trailer once they drop the trailer, that's what I'll do. Next thing you spat out the ice block there, the compressed ice block at the speed of sound there. Cool, I nearly have 3 stacks. Once I have 3 stacks, I'm just gonna go and, place it down in the nether, of course. Come back and get more afterwards. They go too quickly and it can't keep up, unfortunately. Or about 17, it seems. Or about like fucking 14, actually. Both of the 60 I'm sure hopefully you've had now, isn't it? Then hope this Sherman and bar. Yeah, no matter what, we just can't keep up with about 15 blocks and it's done. Well, it's a very quick way of placing 15 blocks, in all fairness. Is it quicker though to do this? It's probably quicker just because what the call, you don't need to reset every like 5 seconds. You just kind of let it do its thing. Okay, so we need something like just below 4 stacks to fix this up completely. Although, just to be completely 100% actually, you know. Them blocks shouldn't be, actually, look, think about it. These blocks should be, netherrack. Yeah. In fact, I think these ones should be as well now I think about it. I don't want you to immediately fall down, then you're immediately on track, you know? Okay, now that we have that out of the way. I will need a bit more, like a bit less than 4 stacks, probably. But hey, even if I have a bit more than 4 stacks, I can let go. If I have a bit left over, I can still bring it back to my base and, use it as I would. But needing a little bit more than 4 stacks means I need to get rid of these, this netherrack I've picked up, considering. I would need to, have multiple trips if I had any part of my inventory filled up, considering I only have 4 slots empty now. That's after I moved to, slots for netherrack. So yeah. See, man, this is the sort of stuff I love in Minecraft. Maybe even more than multi-cut. Maybe even more than, maybe like literally even more than having, a build to make. Or just something I love about like just completing like a project like this. You know, it's like project how many people use? Probably not many. I don't even know if I'll use it really, because it may be quicker to just go on the what you call it, to go on the highway. But what the? Who just hit me? Oh, it's because I broke it when it was on a block. Yeah, that's a fun thing I often forget. Oh my god, watch out for this. Hey, like who knows? Maybe this is gonna be maybe even slower than the track that already exists for like the highway that I made like above ground, but still. I'm adding it because I feel like it is something that should have been there already. So just completing something long term. I thought should have been there, and will make the network of rails one bigger. I'd say I have a few, but if you went to get the name tag, the pink sheep will probably despawn. That's the thing. I have a couple at my base, but if Zach doesn't have any, if Zach's not doing anything, he can go over to you and name tag from my base and he can give it to you. That's only if Zach isn't doing anything though. The fifth year of Sturm Hoofyfaden isn't it? Then hope the Sturm nu Sturmbar. When even if it's the end stream right now, it's still been a wildly successful stream. I mean, I made a build. Built. Yeah, made a build. Built a like a long-term project I want to always do. Well, it wasn't my long-term project, but I always want to add on to the highway. I mean, when it was just when I first saw it, I literally I decided I wanted to get rid of the holes in it and also add a roof to it because it would make like gusts were hitting the highway when people were going on it, making holes in the highway which would make it harder to fix. So I decided to take initiative and make the highways safe. So the highways have always been something, even though I didn't originally think of making them, and I'm not the original person to make them on the map. It is still something I've always cared about being involved with and making them better. Even if I'm only iterating on something that's already existed, then not making it myself. gonna chop up another wall because I feel like that would about to go. I feel like that would be too much. I don't think I need as much as a like completely flattening another layer of the wall will be. So I'll just do this down until we reach it. The server. I have a pink sheep. Well, I don't have it, but there's a pink sheep named by me, which lives in the park. So I mean, there's at least one pink sheep. And that's an actual pink sheep as well. It's not like I colored it pink. It is an actual pink sheep. Oh, water's slightly annoying. Nothing little brains can't handle though. I say that, but I think I haven't handled it. Oh, I've handled it, lovely. Sixty-one, 62, 63. Okay, no, that's all. Lovely. We actually got the exact perfect amount as well. Lovely. Go way before the fucking... What are these guys called? I completely forget, by the way. Whatever these guys are called, the snowy skeletons. I suppose they didn't make snowy zombies considering they made like sandy skeletons. I suppose they ended up making snowy zombies. The fact they never went with a zombie polar bear, it was like they would always be aggressive is so stupid, man. Because they always said, "Oh no, we don't want polar bears to be aggressive because that'll make people attack them in real life," which is hilarious. I like the idea that some Minecraft fucking 4-year-old see a polar bear and like they said, "Hey, I'm gonna fight you." Like, unfortunately, if a child is like dumb enough to think they can fight a polar bear, I don't think like Minecraft is what taught them to think that. You know, that's the thing. If they don't say, "Oh, if we added sharks to Minecraft, that'd make people aggressive. That'd make people like aggressive to sharks, and maybe attack them." But like, who is playing Minecraft that is both old enough to be able to be in a position to fight a shark, and also dumb enough to understand that you should not fight a shark? Doesn't matter if they're aggressive or not. Like what? And lovely. I will need ladders. What? How far does it go through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 25, 25 ladders. Ladders here. 18, 21, 24, Let's just make 24. Obviously, it's not gonna be enough, but. What the fuck was that one? Oh, it's a gas. My question. Wait, how did I lose more than that? Because I lost 3 clearly. Somehow. This is just miscounted, but I'd be surprised if I miscounted. Well, not my place to ask, I guess. Cool. Make sure it's fixed. Those are the 4th year. I'm sure hope you've had them, isn't it? Then hope they stream on your step bar. There you go, nice one. You jump down, and cool. Wow. That is all question mark? Thing. I was gonna make a boat, actually. Now I think about it. I think I'm making a boat just to see how she goes. Yeah, nice. Cool. I'll even leave a thing for whoever comes next. A boat. Yeah. Ow. I was speaking there, bit me tongue. I've never bit me tongue while I was speaking before. What the hell? Oh well. Where is the dark oak things? I swear there was a dark oak sign I put in here earlier. Maybe it was in the other chest, perhaps. Was it? Yeah. Only 'cause I'm pretty sure the ones my Echo has in the Nether is dark oak. If it is spruce, I will use spruce. So I'll bring both of them with me. Although I'm about 80% sure it is dark oak, considering it looks very dark. Believe it or not, I know. It's pretty hard to see the text, and I associate that with dark oak. I think once I have this done, I think it's time to end stream, probably. Maybe. Which was a dark, no, it's definitely dark oak then. Definitely dark oak. I think I think it's been a good day, but I think I've done a lot today, so I think it's. When I say goodbye, well, goodbye once I'm done. Yeah. Bar. No, no. How do I say this? Full right? I don't know. Uh, hmm. Actually, I don't know how to. Cause like what the Because of course it points that way, which is that way, but it's like my one's also that direction. Cool. I don't know to go down that way. Awesome. Now I said straight, sure, I don't know that like the first turn that they're not supposed to go. They're not supposed to turn. Oh well. I'll get to my in stream. Man, I mean like I've nothing else to do today. I completed the build. I then built a highway. Well, yeah. Complete built a highway. And then they're connected to that cat's like I don't know what else I can do right now, like I come up with something to do. I won't in stream, but I mean me I feel like I think I did a good job to shoot at least. Zombie, bro. Weird. No idea. Worst horse ever, damn. Insulting the poor horse. I don't even know whose horse that is, but hey. I didn't name Victory because how quick he is. I named him because just got him after the Wither fight, but hey, fair enough. Cool. I think, yeah, I really do think it's done. So, so I will be. I mean, yeah, I've been making so much content recently. I mean, yeah, I'll be on stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me just, yeah, nice. That'll be the last shot of the world until tomorrow. Cool. I'll be live again tomorrow, guys. Posting a reaction video of posting a reaction video of the newest drop trailer. Thanks for watching, guys. I mean, still been a 3 hour stream, man, not fairness. 3 hour 20 minutes. You're building? Well, you'll be able to build tomorrow, you know. Don't worry, I'm going to be live again tomorrow, obviously. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay awesome. I'll be in Discord. Until next time, see you all. Stay awesome. Watch the video half from already, by the way, guys. The ranking viewers' favorite games. Regardless, thank you for watching, guys.